This video is for documentation purposes and the fact that the dentist said that he was only going to be leaving 3 teeth. He left 6 teeth. The teeth that he left have significant problems. Let me do this. Can you see? That after it has already had a filling done. This one as well. My tongue, that he could have helped me during the fact that he had me asleep and helped clean my tongue off. He didn't. Look at the teeth that he left. Which would mean I would have more problems, these teeth continuing to fall apart and bacteria in the teeth degrading. So I'd have to go back for more dental work on teeth that he should have already left or already taken out. And the fact that I am out of work until I can get all this stuff taken care of. So, the extended period, it's already been because I had to go back and I was supposed to have gotten my fitting, but because there was a different number of teeth than what he said, and the teeth needed work, which he supposedly already did. These 2 teeth, how are they gonna match? What I have going on and the cavities on them. I want a new dental plan. I want to know why, when I was put out for a surgical procedure, he did not fulfill what he was supposed to do. And all I'm asking him for, so that I don't have to go about this legally, is to be taken care of financially until I'm done healing, and I want the best care that I could get. His license is on the line. That is not, look at how short that tooth is. I asked him to take that tooth down, and it looks like he took that one down. Not the one I asked him to. That is still way longer. And if it's supposed to be fitting dentures, then maybe that gets done afterwards. But then why did, in my last appointment, why did they do it that way? Why, instead of getting me fit for the dentures, did I get brought in to have dental work that he didn't even do right? I did get my tongue cleaned off. I have been pulling out my own bone spurs, which was not something I was told I was going to have to do. And I want to know if there are any patients that he has, given pain medication for longer than 3 days. These are things that they're going to look into, if I had to go about it legally. So I hope I don't have to do that. I just want my teeth fixed. $10,000 to pay him, and then his office to refuse to do any more work until they got the remainder of the payment done. He didn't even finish what he did, and he was requiring more money from me. Like I said, you tell me. But that is a lot more than 3 teeth that he said were going to be left. And, no plan on what to do with them, because, he left more teeth than what he said he was leaving. So, I want all this documented. And like I said, I really don't want to have to get an attorney and do all of that. But I mean, medical malpractice stuff applies to dentists as well. And I'm not looking to, ruin him or his career, but I do, at this point, have a really good case. So, if nothing else, that is work that was supposed to have been done. Doesn't look right to me. Doesn't look like a Hollywood smile on the way. Why are they left? Not my dental plans. Whose dental plans are you, trying to cover me up with? Or I don't know what the plan is. But, this is the sort of stuff that makes somebody look mentally unstable because they're trying to figure out why you left things the way you did. And, in the meantime, because I can't get healthy or back down to the weight I've already put 10 pounds on, and I have documented proof because I'm eating, foods that were not, for my whatever, so I feel bad about what I look like. I feel uncomfortable in my skin. These are all things that are documented, and, he can have to explain at some point. I didn't have money to, do any of those things. My mom, for the debt that she owed me, paid for my teeth, but is unwilling to give me any money for me to take care of myself. I don't get food stamps. I have to go get help for everything that I have, and, I have Crohn's disease, and, large parts of my life, I was unable to, get food or anything down, so I drank my calories, so I'm not going to stop doing those things, because that's what helped me live and stay alive. So, I just want to be treated right. I just want to be treated like I'm not an addict. I want to be treated with good care. I want to be treated like I deserve something. If I can't go to a dentist to get treated better, to make my face so I can smile again, and to not even have his help. You tell me, what am I supposed to do? How am I ever supposed to have any hope or anything getting better? And then they think you look crazy? How do you explain all of this stuff? How do you explain a dentist who said that he was taking all your teeth and at least 6? How do you explain these things? How do you make it make sense other than the one thing I don't want to say? Like, I don't mean anything to him because I'm not good enough. Like, I didn't take care of myself. You have no idea the type of pain I'm in every day. How hard it is for me to get up and get out of bed. And I try. And then my teeth just keep falling apart. And everybody thinks you're some sort of drug addict or whatever. My teeth started breaking when I was pregnant. I was given by a doctor medication for my pain and then had it taken away. A legit doctor with a license to practice medicine, just like the dentist who won't give me pain medication when I was in extreme pain. Anyways, so I'm not putting on a show. Those are real feelings that I hide from the world. You want to know why I know God is with me? Because I would be like this all the time. How can you treat anybody like that? What are your reasons? How do you justify it? What judgment did you put on me as I sat in your dentist chair? I'm not good enough. I don't deserve a smile. I don't deserve for the world not to put judgment on me. I've been abused since I was 6 months old. 6 months old! And it happened my whole life. One man after another, and it's still going on. And even a dentist who got $10,000 to his office. Roundabout, I've got the rest of the numbers put away. You want to know why my face looks like that and I look old? Guys, God is recording me. What does it look like for your skin to be pulled on by God because you have something important to say? Get old and wrinkled. I'm a beautiful woman, covered in the sins of man. Still. So, when you call a doctor's office and you tell them you're still in pain and they only want to offer you 800 milligram pills, and then you have to call and try to figure out something else because you don't want to abuse drugs, and now you're on another medication, and the whole time all they needed to do was offer you something else to take away part of your pain. But who made it illegal? One judgment after another. All of these men thinking their rules are the best. I don't look like this, but this can be the face the world needed to see for a very short time period. My face looks foreign, okay? I have no teeth. I could have, my roots were all good. I could have had my teeth built up. But I have Crohn's disease. And I have lots of days where I don't feel like I can get out of bed because I'm in so much pain. And I get up anyways, and I try anyways. You have no idea. I could have laid down and died over and over again, and I chose to live. But for what? To keep being in front of people, to show them what it is not to care, not to be conscious. I have nothing else to give. I don't have enough money or way to pay my bills. I have to have people move in with me, and I don't want that to survive while I wait to get teeth so that the world can stop judging me when I stood in front of them to deliver the message that I have to share. How dare you tell me to be in a mental health hospital? How dare you call me crazy? What kind of God would we have when you have a baby who has come into a world? She has been abused since birth. You have no idea what I've been through. You You have no idea what I still go through every day as men and women who call themselves holy sin against me. How dare you? How dare you not treat me like an equal? How dare you not get what that means? What did you have for dinner? What was it like? Why? For you and your privileged life, do you think for 1 second you deserved better than what I had? I went to school to be a teacher. I went to school to be home with my kids. I chose a path, and I still had my babies taken. I was still forced to do, from day one, they took my kids, and they put me into, they hooked me on drugs that I never did, that I didn't like. And they raped me for years. You have no idea what I've been through. Do not judge me. Do not put me in a hospital. Do not say I am mentally unstable. I am a survivor. I am a warrior. I am God's daughter. I am the devil's daughter. I am life. How dare you even look upon my face? How dare you judge me? And in the end, when you sit in your life review and you're forced to look at the woman that sits across from you, you're somebody like Dr. Anderson or, Dr. Moskowitz or, any of these people who, knew what I've been through. You were a doctor. Did you follow your patients? You have a child that was sick. Ask yourself, where is God? Did I do something to deserve it? Fuck no, I didn't. But it's up for them. They can wonder for themselves. So their own consciousness, you don't tell it all. You know what it's like to hold down that kind of pain and those kind of tears. My children won't talk to me, and all I ever wanted was a family. I am not a drug addict. I show you, get me off the medication, leave me alone. No men in my life, and I will show you clean test after clean test. I only ever wanted to be a mom and to have my babies, and I don't need anything else but them. So when I get my life together and I sit in front of the world and they want to call me an egg donor, saying that I'm not their mom, I want them to know what I went through for them. Day one, they took my babies, and then they put me out on the street. When I walked out of the hospitals and be in their court, And I told God I would never touch drugs again. Just give me my kids, please. I only need the pain medication that they gave me. You can have it all. Just give me my kids back. You have no idea what I've been through. You have no idea what they've done to me. I am not crazy. How dare you sit in judgment of me? How dare you say I need to go to a hospital or anything else? And if you have anything other than prayers to God to help ease this woman's pain, when you see me, you will know why your souls get judged by a woman that looks like this. You are not conscious. You are not anything if you cannot see and hear a story that is somebody's life and what they went through. And you have anything other than prayers for them to ease what it is that they've gone through. No, never have to go through shit like that again. Which one of you has offered to walk in a hell that looks like mine? And I will tell you, ain't none of you conscious like that. None of you ever can be. And I'll just be quiet for a minute because that shit just, has a certain ring, and some people just want to understand. You have no idea what I've been through. I am not unwell. I am not anything other than a woman. Hard. Lots. And still getting up every morning, going to sleep every night with the same prayers for life, and the same woman who sits harmed by the world around her. Do you think I went into that appointment thinking he was gonna fuck me over? No, I went in there with happiness that maybe there's a better future for me. I went in there with a hope that maybe God could take me from this life and put me somewhere else. And then a reminder that people needed to see it. They need to witness it. Why is it other countries celebrate children with birth defects? Because where the fuck is your God? Where is your God that allows children to go through that? How did I get sick? It's not make-believe. You want to see my report? You think God would make me physically ill and mentally ill? You must really, really believe that there's not a God then. Can't be both. They still don't understand that, and I've tried to tell them, but, eventually they'll get it. Can't be sick of the mind and of the body at the same time. Either the body makes the mind sick or the mind makes the body sick. This'll, hold on. I am a innocent, beautiful being trapped in the hell of the life here. And who's the only one? Maybe I'm not. Who knows? It's not for me to decide. Unless there's some people willing to say, hey, you know, maybe I lived a super privileged life and maybe it was real nice. Maybe I need to offer to walk through something like that so that I am not so judgmental, so that I can be closer to God and understand what it must have been like to have somebody carry all those things you didn't have to, and then just sit in front of her and treat her like she's nothing. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't deserve to be forgiven. I'm so sorry. There is only one way. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette and I know it's so loud. There is only one way for you to understand what that looks like. Someday, when you sit before God for a life review and you are witnessing the great things you did in your life, and then you have to witness the real deal pain that you caused. Then you see my face there. And you are witnessing like you're me, through me, but that's only because without me now, you don't exist. And that's not what I want for you. But, you had a choice. You chose wrong. So, you know, my mom's opportunity of forgiveness, my teeth, to get her out of a, you know, up to an infinite, you know, time in hell, down to like a, you know, 1 to 80 years based on her behavior. What are you willing to do? Not buying anything, but you want to show you're sorry. You want to know why you were on vacation. My kids, I paid for tickets, not allowed to come. Is this my karma? Hell no, it isn't. There's only so much karma God can catch, dude. So, find out why you're Dr. Anderson. Men never get to come to heaven. It's on you now, dude. Dr. Anderson. I hope you choose right. I hope you don't make me go to court and, you know, continue to, you know, practice, and I don't want involvement in those systems. But I want you to know the truth. Infinite nothing or 4 billion years in the dark, only to knock on God's door again. Ready to apologize. And then have to come straight in to see what you did. That's all I got for you, dude. Or you could choose to do the right thing now and we can see what changes. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry I didn't treat you like a human being and just a patient, just another number. I don't deserve your forgiveness, but I'm sure in need of some grace. Bless us, our Lord, for these thy gifts which we're about to receive from thy bounty through Christ our Lord. Always me, you want to know my history, I'll show you. But whatever he decides, be the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. I pray that your love and your grace remain as something that can help govern, the consciousness of his soul. And if he's unworthy of being here, that you would find the right person who's willing to take care of me. Maybe all this pain and suffering so I don't have to get a roommate. I mean, I'm a smart girl, but I hate to go the legal route, but, if you make me, I'm not gonna, I have to. They've already used the legal system all over me, so might as well show them what it looks like. Anyways, this is at 31 minutes and 41. We're gonna go up to 32 minutes and 10 seconds. 31, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 32, 3201, 3203, 304, 3205, and the music stopped. 8, 9, and